Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm late. I wasn't late. I was trying to get my sister to finish. Well, she did it a little while ago. She put my what's her name watermark on my on the paper. I'm gonna come on and read for you guys. Um, just give me a moment. I'm not gonna be long. I'm just gonna read it and I'm gonna leave. Okay. This is the response to the government. Okay. The response from the government, not to the government. Hold on. I think I did an overload on stuff today. But they're gonna be coming on throwing a lot of emotions and stuff on for the next couple of days, right? So that's the way it's gonna happen. Hey Ivan, good evening. Isn't it super late there, Ivan? Or is it morning? All right, you ready? Move myself out the way. Hey Champel. Hey guys. I don't know. Something happened where we're not getting you guys not getting a notification. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes so I get some people come in, and I do not plan on being out here too long. I gotta get off and go to bed. Gotta go back to work. Hey Ira, I gotta go back to work in a minute. I mean tomorrow I gotta go back to work. I've been off 4 days. You're welcome, Miss Brooke. Make me a lemon cake. What? Who's cooking lemon cake? See, stop that. Stop that. You making a lemon cake. Stop that. You're gonna make me want some cake, Champel. Oh, I'm sleepy. But let me go ahead and read this thing here. I don't know, my son is not around anymore. Hey Nakia. Hey guys. Thank you to my sis for doing this for me. She always help my sister out. All right, you ready? My attorney from Central America. I am an attorney from Central America. I have been learning a lot about U.S. system from you. Oh, chosen one, thank you. Oh my God, I would love for you to come on one day and discuss the legal system in Central America. I would love to hear from you. Maybe one day you bless us with your presence. It would be wonderful for you to do that, chosen one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read this, and I did make my original initial reach out to that attorney to see if he could come on. We'll see how that works. See how that works for us. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. I'm just gonna definitely we gotta make plans for that, okay, chosen one? All right, let's do this. I was giving time for people to come on in. Okay, given time. Okay, let's go ahead and start. You guys know already it's for the judge, right? And this is the government replying to the the defendant. Dear Judge Donnelly, the government writes in reply to the defendant's supplement opposition to the government's motion to admit other acts evidence. Letter of Tom A. Farinella to the court dated August 6, 2021, ECF, docket number 156, supplement defendant supplement letter. So these people these people don't proofread. You see how she put two quotes on there? But anyway, it's right. She did it right. For the reasons set forth herein and in its initial memorandum, the government submits that the court should uphold its initial ruling and permit the government to introduce evidence related to Jane Doe number 7, Jane Doe number 9, Jane Doe number 11, Jane Doe number 12, Jane Doe number 14, and Jane Doe number 15. They put appendix 1. The defendant asserts that this conduct was only recently disclosed by the government. Defendant supplement letter at 1. The defendant is correct with respect to Jane Doe number 7, Jane Doe number 11, and Jane Doe number 12, but not as to Jane Doe number 9, Jane Doe number 14, and Jane Doe number 15. The allegation as which were disclosed in its production of 3500 material on February 5th, 2021. Notably, the section 3500 material was the most recently disclosed witnesses is not voluminous and has been produced to the defendant well in advance of trial. See 18 U.S.C. 3500B, requiring disclosure of 3500 material to the defendant after a witness called the United States has testified on direct examination. The evidence related to Jane Doe number 11 and Jane Doe number 12 should be admitted. The government seeks to offer evidence that the defendant exposed Jane Doe number 11 to herpes by engaging in unprotected sex with Jane Doe number 11 after she asked him whether he had a sexual transmitted disease, STD. That she thereafter Okay, I'm going to read it and then I'm going to give my opinion about it afterwards. She therefore contracted herpes and that she communicated to the defendant that she believed that she contracted it from him. Such evidence is relevant to showing that the defendant, in fact, had herpes as early as 2003. Wait a minute. Such evidence is relevant to showing that the defendant, in fact, has herpes as early as 2003. Therefore, to support Jane Doe number 4's account that she contracted herpes from him in or about 2009. And Jane Doe number 5 and Jane Doe number 6 accounts that the defendant exposed both of them to herpes in 2015 and 2017 through 18. Respectively, Jane Doe number 11 account that she specifically asked the defendant whether he was okay prior to having unprotected sex with the defendant, referring to whether he had any STD. Also corroborates numerous victims account that it was the defendant's practice not to use protection when engaging in sexual intercourse and to regard any risk to transmitted STDs. Finally, Jane Doe number 11's testimony that she confronted the defendant both her herpes diagnosis and her belief that she contracted it from him is relevant to show that the defendant was on notice that herpes is an STD and that the defendant had herpes, which is directly related to his knowledge and intent for the charge crime related to his exposure charge victims to herpes. Hmm. Exposing charged victims to herpes. But wasn't there a friend of hers who was on Candace Candace's thing saying that that number 11 had herpes. She contracted it from some she was dating football players. She was like the um very promiscuous young lady who was trying to get a bag. You know, her friend just recently had set of twins by somebody, one of the football players, and she and her friend was two peas in a hole. They used to go and look for uh high profile individual because you know their friend was with Offset and they were trying to get as many ballers as possible. That's what I remember. Do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember that? Yeah, that was her name. Yep, that was her name. I didn't want to use. Never mind. She was go. No, 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 no. Come on, Spitfire. Come on. You know I was looking for you. Hold on. Don't you run away from here. Come on, Spitfire. Don't you run from me. Here we go, Spitfire. Don't you run. No, 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 no. She is not doing a good job. She is not good doing a good job. She was forced to it. Come on in, Spit and Fire. This is a good one for you to read. Good one. Come on, Spit and Fire. Come on. Can't get my son to come in here. He keep hiding from me. I was reading. I couldn't see Spit and Fire. The link is in here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here it is again. There she go. Good evening.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I was coming. I was coming. I was coming.
I thought you deserted me. I thought
Hold
so
on.
many
Hold on.
people
Hold on.
deserted
Let
me.
me. I got both windows in. I'm hearing myself. Hold on. No, I was in the I was in the I was in the whatchamajiggle,
The
and
chat.
I was saying, look, I got the whatchamajiggle to read, and then you sat up there and
But see, the thing is, when I'm over there on the other side, I can't see the channel. So I was reading, and I didn't see the and then I just happened, and something told me go look at your chat. So when I went to look at my chat, that's when I saw you.
okay, okay. So I'm gonna start over because I forgot where you was at.
Okay.
Okay, I forgot where you was at. Okay, it says, Dear Judge Ann Donnelly, the government writes to reply to the defendant's supplemental opposition to the government's motion to admit other acts of evidence. Okay, so that's the court. For the reasons set forth herein and in its initial memorandum, the government submits that the court should uphold the initial ruling and permit the government to introduce evidence related to Jane Doe number 7, 9, 11, 12, 14, and Jane Doe number 15. The defendant asserts this conduct was only recently disclosed by the government. The defendant is correct with respect to Jane Doe number 7 and Jane Doe number 11 and Jane Doe number 12, but is not as to Jane Doe number 9 and Jane Doe number 14 and Jane Doe number 15. The allegation as to whether to disclose in its production of 3500 material on February 5th, 2021. Notably, the Section 3500 material for the more recently disclosed witness is not voluminous and has been produced to the defendant well in advance of trial. Okay, so we have that requiring disclosure in Section 35 material to the defendant, a witness caused by the United States as to testify on direct examination. One, the evidence related to Jane Doe number 11, 12 should be admitted. The government seeks to offer evidence that the defendant exposed Jane Doe 11 to herpes by engaging in unprotected sex with Jane Doe number 11 after she asked him whether he had a sexually transmitted disease, that she therefore contracted herpes, and that the communication to the defendant that she believes she contracted it from him. Such evidence is relevant to showing that the defendant in fact had herpes as early as 2003, and therefore to support Jane Doe number 4 account that she contracted herpes from him within or about 2009, and Jane Doe number 5 and 6 accounts that the defendant exposed both of them to herpes in 2015 and 17 through 18 respectively. Jane Doe number 11 accounts to that she specifically asked the defendant whether he was okay prior to having unprotected sex with the defendant, referring to whether he had any STDs. Also corroborates numerous victims' account that it was the defendant practice to not use protection while engaging in sexual intercourse and is engaged in any risk of transmitting STDs. Finally, Jane Doe number 11 testimony that confronts the defendant about both of her herpes diagnosis and her belief that she contracted it from him in relevant to show that the defendant was on notice that herpes is an STD, that the defendant had herpes, which is directly relevant to his knowledge and intent for the charged crime related to him exposing charged victims to herpes. Okay. The government also seeks to admit evidence of the defendant entry to settlement agreements with Jane Doe number 11 and Jane Doe number 12. While Rule 408 of the Federal Rule of Evidence prohibits the use of compromise offers and negotiation to prove a dispute claim, the government seeks to offer the evidence for several permissible reasons. See Rule R, Evidence 408B. The court may admit the evidence for other purposes, such as proving the witness bias, prejudice, negotiating a contention of undue delay, or proving an effort to obstruct a criminal investigation or prosecution. First, evidence as to the existence of the settlement agreement explains why Jane Doe number 11 did not previously disclose to anyone, including law enforcement, the defendant exposed her of herpes to herpes. In addition, the agreement themselves would strongly corroborate Jane Doe number 11 account. Finally, and significantly, the defendant paid hundreds and thousands of dollars as part of the settlement agreement were among the means of methods used by the enterprise to perpetuate and protect the enterprise. The defendant, with the help of other members of the, is there something else in there? Of the, I don't know. I guess they don't want us to know. Number 2, the course.
No, you gotta go down past that and then go to the bottom and then come back up and read the little number 2.
What you said? What?
You go down to page, the next page, you'll see the finish. It says enterprise significant payment sum. Page 3.
Okay, page 3. Enterprise. Yeah, okay, but it had the court. So I got
that's the reference to the number.
Okay, that's the footnotes and stuff.
Footnotes, yeah.
Okay. Members of the enterprise pay significant sums of money to discourage the defendant's victims from disclosing anyone, including law enforcement, the defendant's criminal conduct. Okay. Number 2, for the reasons described in the government initial memorandum, consistent with the court's prior ruling, the government respectfully submit the evidence related to Jane Doe number 7, Jane Doe number 9, and Jane Doe number 14, and Jane Doe number 15 should be admitted and will not reiterate each of those arguments herein. In the opposition, the defendant cites only a general principle of evidence, all of which the courts as well aware when it was initially, I guess, submitted. Okay, number 3. Is this the footnotes too? Yeah. Those are footnotes, right, Sylvia?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's it. Okay, allowed to introduce evidence related to J Note number 7 and J Note number 9, J Note number 14 and J Note number 15, where is thus reason to disturb any of these rulings. Respectfully submitted, Jacqueline M. Clausen. I think this was okay. I'm not a lawyer, but I think that this was one of the worst replies the government has did thus far. Because to admit that that the defendant was right about one of them raised questions about do they have validity to the others.
Well, they said more than one. It was 3 of them, wasn't it?
Well, it says
Dom,
that,
excuse me, hold on a second. Dom, I guess you didn't check your email. He's asking for stuff without checking his email. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm back.
right. It says the defendant is correct with J Note number 7, 11, and 12, but not 9, 14, and 15. Well, that raised the question. If half of them they're correct about, the other half raised questions, right?
Yep.
I mean,
And you notice they still haven't addressed because they didn't put any case law as anything.
Well, but to admit that the defendant was correct about something, about half of your claims, raises an eyebrow. It raises an eyebrow. And so if she dissects it like that, that's going to be a problem for me. That's going to be a problem for me. Well, I don't matter, but I'm just saying on me believing. My personal opinion. Not that it matters in this case, but I'm just saying. Because how you going to say the defendant is correct with respect to 7, 11, and 12, but not 9, 14, and 15? That's half of them. That's half of them. It's 6 of them, and half of them, they right. They are right. So you tried it. You tried to see what you can get away with. They tried it.
Yep. They're throwing it in the air like you said before and see what will stick. Remember you said that the other day?
People trying to be funny, ain't they? Yeah, they throwing everything. They throwing everything out there.
Ivan say he's lost a little bit.
They're throwing everything out there.
I don't think Ivan understood what you just read.
What?
Can you break it down to Ivan?
Okay, well, the defense put in a motion to dismiss some things pertaining to STDs and laws and whether it's venereal disease and all this type of stuff and transmissions, and they cited some things in there to to say what they're saying is correct. Okay, well, right here, what I'm talking about, the government replies, right? And the government says right here in the footnotes, if you look after when it said after Judge Dan Onley, the next paragraph with the 1 right there, it says the defendant asserts this conduct was recently disclosed by the government. The defendant is correct. Okay, you see that second sentence. The defendant is correct to 3 of those charges or these witnesses or victims or whatever you want to call these people, right? And it's 6 of them, but half of them, the prosecutor just said that the defendant was correct. Which, in other words, the defense is correct about that. Well, if the defense is correct about half of your claims, it raises an eyebrow for the other half of your claims. Because you're the one who put these charges and these witnesses on here. So, therefore, she needs to look at all of them. So if you are already going to agree to half of them, that knocks it down to 3 right there.
And then the other thing too, they saying that supposedly he had the herpes since 2003, right?
Mm-hmm.
From what I've known about herpes, did they know
That
he
girl
had an
did not
outbreak?
ask him, did he have any goddamn herpes?
She didn't ask that. She said, "Are you okay?" That's what could claim that she had. Are you okay? What does
She
okay
ain't ask
mean?
no shit like that. If you gotta ask some shit like that, you should have been smart enough to have your own goddamn protection then. He ain't got, you know what I'm saying? You smart enough to have your own protection. You ain't got to worry about him telling you the truth or not. You
But
ain't
my
that's
thing, you
anybody.
sleeping with a man you don't know. He's a superstar. You know he has a whole bunch of women, and you don't try to protect yourself.
No, no, nope. Don't try to protect yourself at all.
Then you should be held responsible.
But that's what I did a video on it. It is not. Okay, number three. Let me go up to number three. Go down to y'all go down to the third page. I'm gonna read this. You don't have to put it back up if you don't want to. I'm gonna read number three on page three, and this is under the evidence related to Jane Doe number 11 and Jane Doe number 12, and why they said that it should be admitted. And the number three, it says the government does not currently have a copy of the settlement agreement between the defendant and Jane Doe number 11, but the other agreements in the government's possession show that they prohibit virtually any disclosure, including voluntary disclosing to law enforcement. Even if the government in the government's possession will arguably allow disclosure to law enforcement following a court order subpoena. The agreement are written in a manner that they purport to prohibit any, even the disclosure through relevant proceeding, making clear such a what's this, what it say? Such prohibition would be against public policy and therefore enforceable. Now, the reason why I read that little part was because don't come to me about Jane Doe number 11 when you ain't got shit to support what you just said. You said currently we don't have a copy of the settlement agreement. You should have had all that shit before you brought the charges. You should have had all that. This is man life in here. You should have had all that shit before you brought the charges. You see what I'm saying? And then you go up here and say, well, the defendant is correct respectfully to 7, 11, and 12. Well, down here in 3, you don't even have the damn the copy of the settlement agreement for Jane Doe number 11.
But you
Where's
know
the
what?
settlement agreement?
You know what?
I'm just I don't understand how you gonna say that they right, and then you don't even have everything you want to have for Jane Doe number 11 to corroborate what it is you claiming that R. Kelly had supposed to have done. Well, he gave me herpes. Well, you ain't protect yourself, and she don't know how she got hurt because they was jump offs. Shit, all them in the entertainment business sleep around, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. They all be having menage a trois and shit. All them spreading herpes around. Shit, they might have spread the damn corona shit around. Who knows? But this shit crazy. This is, to me personally, this is one of the weakest replies that the government had put in. But if this shit goes on and she allows shit like this to happen, I don't know. I don't know. That's just what says about the court. What I thought that they ain't right. Because that don't seem like that's right at all. This is one of the wackest replies ever. And then go put it in there. Well, we ain't gonna go through all this again. You need to go through it as much as you need to go through it. Once we comb through what we need to comb through to disqualify the claims and the charges you making against my client, then you gonna put in here that you ain't gonna go through this shit again. Like, we ain't gonna go through all this again. Like, you talking to somebody personally. The fuck? I knew that was some crock of bull when they had like 13, 14 pages and you come back with a 4 pages and half a page is at that reply. Whatever. That's just my take on it. But I'm not a lawyer, though. Spitfire, not a lawyer. I'm just on here chopping it up with Sylvia about the case and reading it and having fun. That's all. Hey, Down K. Hey, y'all. I'm just saying, like, it just seems like this is some weak stuff. Did y'all hear the part where I read where she said she ain't going through all this again? Did y'all hear that shit? Sylvia went and did something else. I knew when I come on here, she was gonna go be doing something else. But what I'm saying is, did y'all hear where she said? What she said?
I kicked myself out. Sorry.
But did you hear Sylvia when she said in here that she ain't going through all the other stuff again?
Who said that?
The lady, the damn prosecutor, like, okay, I ain't finna go through all this again.
Yeah. But I went out to go get something to show you guys something as a responsible parent who was a foster parent for teenage girls, and a lot of them came to me, they were already promiscuous, right? And so instead of me like trying to do like, oh, abstinence, I knew they were gonna sneak out and do things. So what I did was
sneak out and do it, Sylvia. Just say do it.
Do it. So when I took the responsibility of being a responsible parent, what I did is I got them this, because even though I was preaching, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, they still had gone out there and we're doing their own little thing.
Do it. You always go get that itch. You
don't. But look. This is what I end up getting them. Look, this is what I end up getting them. I'm gonna show y'all. This is what a responsible parent do. Look,
you got some condom.
This is condom for girls. Get this? Look. You get what I'm saying? For young ladies to protect themselves, just in case a young man is not doing the right thing. And what I do, I bought a whole bunch. So I told them that I'm not going to count them, because if I count them, then they're going to not go get one. You understand what I'm saying? So I kept them filled. And I told them, always protect yourself, just in case. Don't let it be the guys taking that responsibility. So you got to do it yourself. Because nobody's going to take care of you but you.
Temple. That's right. You got to protect your body.
So this is what being responsible look like. You get what I'm saying, guys? Ladies, gentlemen, you get what I'm saying? Okay.
Sylvia, why you got them?
They were in. Look, I'm going to throw them out because they're probably no good because I don't have.
We want to know why you still got them, Sylvia. You living a double life?
No, this is not. Oh my God, this is.
I don't know about that, Sylvia, because you sure got a lot of them.
No, but I'm telling you what I had. I'm going to throw them away because they outdated. But I just happened to go into the garage just now, and I want to show them about that. This is outdated. These are like probably 10 years old, 11 years old now.
And you still got them, Sylvia?
They were in the closet. They were in the garage. I'm just telling you. I'm about to throw them away. I just because I thought about it. And I said,
after 10 years,
I'm not gonna. No, they're not 10 years. They're about 5 years old. Let me see the date. Let me
Uh-huh.
see the expiration date. Hold on.
Sure, Sylvia.
I had because I was cleaning a garage out the other day, y'all. The famous garage that I have out there.
Mhm.
And because I had moved into this house, and this was like in my stash. I had a case full of these
And
things.
you packed them up to travel with you in the new house, Sylvia?
Oh my God. What is wrong with you?
You packed them up. Y'all, she packed them up. You could have threw them out there. Who packs them up? Sylvia, when you moving, you throw
I
out
didn't
shit
pack. I
first.
didn't do the packing. Somebody
Oh,
else
okay.
did the
Yeah.
packing. I didn't do the packing. I had some company to do my packing. They packed everything. They even packed trash.
Mm-hmm.
They were just packing. They didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just showing you as an example, y'all.
That was the only child.
I had other kids here. Remember?
No, I'm just saying that was the only child you have.
Yeah.
Oh, we know why.
Because I took care of myself. I was responsible.
And you got a whole lot of them. You
You
feel
know what? No, but I'm just saying, take responsibility in your own life, especially back. You remember in 1980, AIDS was like very, very rampant, and people were not being honest with Brandon, don't laugh. Brandon, don't laugh. I'm gonna go throw this out right now. Hold on. These are no good anyway because they like sticky. Spin fire, be quiet.
I finna say nothing.
This company probably not even in existence anymore. I gotta go look them up and see if they're in existence. But I went online and got these things for the girls because I had teenagers that was promiscuous, and I was like, "Ain't no babies
It
coming
wasn't
over here,
online then. It
huh?"
wasn't online then. The
I
internet
wasn't
ain't that
what,
old, Sylvia.
huh,
The internet is not that old.
ma'am? I was the when
Sylvia,
you're
stop
getting them,
stuttering. You
you're
calm.
getting on my nerve.
Sylvia, the internet ain't that old.
You're getting on my nerve. But as I was saying, you should be responsible for your own life.
Susie was the life of the party. Remember that commercial?
Wait, random for you. What?
What ran the bad butt doing?
What is she doing? Jasmine? Oh my God. Okay, y'all. See, I'm trying to be transparent with you guys. I was trying to be transparent to show you how much of a responsible parent. That's why I can tell certain things, certain people, because I'm a realist, even though I'm a church lady, I'm a realist about
You
young
got and you a
adults and
church
what
lady who got some women condoms that she keep and pack them with her.
but you always have to preach abstinence, abstinence, abstinence.
Yeah.
But if
But
they happen to
sometimes
do
the
it,
nun and the priest have to go into one of those rooms.
yeah, they happen to do it, protect yourself. That was the old thing I used to always have my little sit down once a week with them. Protect yourself, protect yourself, protect yourself. And none of them had a baby with me. None of them. No kid came through here had any children. Because I always taught them, protect yourself, protect yourself, take responsibility. I always had girls, right? So I always like, yeah, I gotta take care of yourself now. Don't do this. Now
Protect.
when they left my house, it went buck wild, but that's not my problem. Okay, you digging me popped out the bush now. Where's she?
You digging me? We knew you was in the bushes. You everywhere we at.
Look how everybody popping out of the bushes now. Look at this.
Yeah, because you got the women condoms.
You have to protect yourself. You can't let it be the responsibility of the person. You got to protect yourself. That's one thing you got to do.
Okay, baby, names back. K baby.
Hey, Randa, a Ruby, right? Trying to get the bag, I'm sure. But you know what the thing with these young ladies, the first thing they trying to do is get these guys caught up, have a baby by them. You ever notice that?
They
Because they
used
know that's a
to.
paycheck for them.
But sometimes they still do it now. But sometimes some of them take the baby route. Some of them now taking the rape route.
Look, Mitzvah says she wants the responsibility, T. We'll do a class on that one day, y'all.
Hmm. Yeah, because in the 80s, they used to have Susie was the life of the party. Remember they was doing an AIDS commercial?
Mm-hmm.
And then the Grand Reaper, you don't want to dance with the Grand Reaper. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna get out of this. Come back on my record.
I'm finna get ready to go because I gotta go. Y'all gonna be on hold because I gotta go. Randa, come on.
Don't. Why she act like that, y'all? She just jump off. Spitfire, I don't like that. But as I was saying, Dom, she said we got to get married, Dom. Randa's crazy. You see how she do? She just left me out here, y'all. I'm gonna put the link in there so somebody could hop on here. All I'm saying that these individuals who claim they have this herpes and all this kind of stuff should have took responsibility for their own health and their own life, regardless. Because first of all, why would you meet someone who's a celebrity and you know the kind of music that person sing, you know the type of lifestyle they live, you're not going to be the only one. Why not take responsibility for your own health? And they teach you that from high school, teenagers, adults. Take responsibility for yourself. K-Baby, she forgot to even say fire out. She ran out of there so quick, I know. Spitting flame. Come on, I ain't got the link. Come on in. Why you hiding? Stop hiding. Come on, Dom, get in here. Why you hiding? K-Baby, come on in here. You haven't been around in a while. She did. She wanted to get pregnant like all of them. They want a bag. They want to keep that money going. That's exactly what they were trying to do, get knocked up. They all want to be the next R&B king wife. That's the invisible link. You get on my nerve. Randy, you get on my nerve. You know that, right? Come on in. Come on in, Terry. Terry said, can we come in? Come on, Terry. Come on in. We blind. You ain't blind. Come on, Cha-Cha. Come on in. Come on, yeah. Before I gotta step away for a hot second. Come on. Come on, y'all. Read this. Miss, but come on in. You don't have to read anything. Thank you, K-Baby. There she go. Thank you, K-Baby. All those chickens over there. Read anything.
You're welcome. Hey, y'all.
Thank you, K-Baby. There she go. Thank you, K-Baby. Your thing's talking.
Okay. You're welcome. Hey, y'all. Okay.
Thank you, K-Baby. There she go.
I'm trying to get
your thing's talking.
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me. Hold on. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. I know how to get out.
Butterfly Nest is in here too. Come on now.
Hey, Miss Sylvia.
Hey, Butterfly.
You know this is Jasmine.
I know it's Jasmine. I can see your
Hi.
picture, Jazz.
Hey, Miss Sylvia. Hey, everybody.
Something's wrong with your thing.
Oh, I probably got this.
Oh my God, what's going on with you? You might have to come back out, go out and come back in.
Oh, I'm about to cut the thing off.
We can't even hear you. V-Rock said go live, Randa. V-Rock wants you to go off in there. V-Rock wants Randa to go live. Randa, they were waiting for you at 5 o'clock. You didn't show up. It's okay, baby. Coming back. At 5 o'clock, you didn't show up.
Okay. Is that better?
No, I still hear me.
You still hear echo?
Mm-hmm. It's okay, baby. Coming back. At 5 o'clock, you didn't show up.
Okay. Oh, damn. Is that better?
No, I still hear me.
You still hear echo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that better?
No, I still hear me.
You still hear echo?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. We've been having a bunch of technical difficulty this morning.
I had on my headphones.
Oh, okay. They said this link is a booby trap.
Oh, sorry about that, Miss Sylvia.
It's okay.
Hello?
Hey.
On your phone.
Oh.
StreamYard only.
Hi, Miss
Okay.
Baby.
You go to chat.
We had Trevin.
Wow. Miss Sylvia, I'm just ready for Robert to come home.
He's coming home. He's coming home.
Yeah. So
I can't wait till the judge rule tomorrow. The defendant's side is gonna talk tomorrow, and then the judge is gonna rule by Wednesday.
All right. I've just been in and out,
So how's everything going?
Everything been going well. I've been sick on and off, and then I had a birthday not too long ago.
Oh, happy birthday! I remember you were in July, baby.
Yeah. Being 26 is hard,
Well, imagine being 54. Everything starts aching.
Well, I'm already dealing with that, with my disability and stuff. So, but y'all did amazing at the rally. I really enjoyed it.
It was the bomb, wasn't it?
It was thebomb.com.
Miranda, I sent it to Dom too, so don't let him fool you. All right, y'all. Somebody come into the chat, please. I need y'all to come in. I got an emergency. Hold on. Jazz, talk to the people.
All right, I will.
Guys, talk to Jazz.
All right. How's everybody doing? I miss you guys.
Butterfly Nest. The judge is going to reply to the defendant's motion for them to dismiss.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They want you to sing a song, Jazz.
All right, y'all want me to sing a song?
Jimmy wants you to sing a song for her.
Okay. Before I sing a song, I'm gonna say what Dom K said. He told me to say, y'all better hit the like button, or I'm not gonna continue.
Dom, get on my nerve. Okay, Dom. Look at you taking me. Look. Okay, y'all might give me my stomach hurt. I'll be right back.
All right. Y'all want me to sing a song?
Look at Ivan. Ivan, stop. You're making my stomach hurt already. Stop it.
Y'all come with Sylvia have a heart attack. You best stop.
Yeah, tell him to stop, Butterfly. Tell him to stop. Okay, hold on. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. Sing to You Digging Me for me. I'll be right back. Be right back. KB said hit the damn. Yeah. Randa. Randa, you know it, right? Because in my stomach. Hey, it's part of life, Randa. I gotta go. Be right back.
Okay. You Digging Me. This is for you. What song am I gonna sing today? I'm gonna sing a peaceful song, and this is for you guys. This is for the world, and this is for Robert Sylvester Kelly. He's coming home. All right. The moon is bright. The sun is shining. As I fly away, I'm gonna breathe again. I never know how could I sing my words. I'm gonna find a way back home. To the moon I've shivered, through that sweet to fly again.
Sing it, Jazz.
And I know that I'm gonna make it back home to see another day to breathe. I'm a shining star.
Hey, hold on, Jazz. Hold on. Like that little boy said, I did not poop. I peed.
I did the poop.
I did not poop. I peed.
Y'all hilarious.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jazz. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut it.
I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay.
Go ahead, finish singing to You Digging Me. I appreciate it.
I've forgotten. Okay. I find my way back home to see another day, as I believe I could fly another way. The wind is blowing in me as it touched my skin to breathe. Then I know that I'm gonna make it back home. I'm a shining star. I'm gonna shine again. I'm a shining star. Do you know that I'm home to stay? I'm gonna make it back home. Ooh, I'm gonna make it back home. Ooh, that I'm gonna fly like a butterfly through my pain to breathe again. There you go.
Nice. Yay, Jazz. You know, it kind of remind me of, you remember back, I don't know if you watch those movies like back in the days, you know, like those black and white movies.
Yes, I love black and white movies.
Yeah, those kind of remind me of one of those songs. Yeah.
I love black and white movies. My favorite TV show is The Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls.
I would watch them every single day if I get a chance to watch TV. I don't watch TV like that.
Hey,
So,
Jazz, what happened to your wedding?
I'm actually gonna have a private wedding, but my fiance told me to hold on. He wants to get the apartment first, and then we're going to go get married.
Oh, hold on a second. Matt said something. Matt said two things that stood out to him in that response was number one, the claim that the Jane Doe asked him if he was good, clean. How can they prove that she asked? Number two, Jane Doe believed that she got it from RSK. Believes? That's a good one, Matt. You on it.
Miss Sylvia, I got something to tell y'all. So
Okay.
I have 17 books of songs in my phone right now. I'm just waiting to get my last stuff so I can start recording and put it on my YouTube. And
That song you just sang was something you wrote?
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. That is so great.
I hope down the line, because I told myself I experienced something similar where R. Kelly was going through trying to get his masters and stuff, and this guy wanted to sign me.
Oh, be careful. You got your parents
Yeah, my mom was with
contract.
Yeah, my mom was with me that one time because I made the audition to the singing audition, and I made the audition, and one of my mom's friends, he was like, well, you should take her to go see this guy. He might like her or whatever. So my mom took me to go see this guy or whatever, and he asked me to sing for him. So I sung for him. And what dawned on me is that I didn't feel anything in my heart at first when I walked into the place. When I sat down and I sung for him, I started singing like Red Flags. He kept saying, I work with Chris Brown and so and so and so. And I was looking at him like, I don't think this is a good idea. So I didn't, I told my mom, because my mom was with me, and I was like, Mom, I don't think this is a good idea. I think we should go back in the car and figure something else out. I still want to do music, but I don't want to be taken advantage of. That's what I told my mom. So,
Yeah.
but I want to have my own label, for sure. I want to have my own label.
Smart lady.
I don't want to be taken advantage of. I want to know where my money going.
Ivan wants to know what's the name of your song that you just sang.
It's called Shining Star.
Shining Star.
Mhm.
What happened to the butterfly song that you had before?
I still have it.
Oh, okay.
I have a lot of music.
Ivan wants to know if you could sing more songs. Sing butterfly song that I like.
Okay. I probably changed the lyrics too. I changed them.
Okay. You're gonna sing for y'all.
The butterfly.
Sing butterfly song for Randa.
All right. This song is called.
Then I need you to sing a song for Lavelle. After that, you gotta sing a male song, like something.
A male.
Something that's like towards a man.
All
But
right.
this one's for Randa.
A butterfly song, all right.
This song here for Randa. Randa, this song's for you. Randa, are you there? Randa? This song's for
I
you.
want her to be on here so she can.
Randa, come to the chat so she can sing. She wants to make
I want her to be
personalized for you.
on the panel.
She wants you in the panel. She wants you to personalize. She wants it to personalize. Miranda, come on. She said, sing, baby girl. She's waiting for you to sing.
All right. This song is called Everyday Butterfly.
Everyday butterfly, y'all.
All right. Each day is another day. You gonna push through to every touch you make. You are beautiful in every skin that you are. Know every flaw that you are strong. Butterfly everyday butterfly should find its way through the sky. She knows she's beautiful in her eyes, and every day is what I'm gonna think of you. Everyday butterfly could find peace in my mind, peace in my mind. Could never touch the sky, 'cause you are the sky. Should never find its way back to you. You are a diamond of your pearl. Could find so lovely of you. Everyday butterfly, I love you. Everyday butterfly, I love you. I could be me, I could be me for another time, for another. Oh, sorry. For another day, for another day, you are who you are to be. Every day, butterfly, you are a special one to me.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, welcome.
How you doing?
I'm good. What's your name?
My name is Kevin and Sales. What's your name?
Kevin.
So what do you guys?
I thought your name was something. It says subs to Kevin Sales.
Oh no, that's just subscribe to Kevin and Sales, my channel. So what do you
okay.
Yeah. So what are you guys talking about over here? I don't think I've ever been to this channel. What's going on? Yeah,
This is your first time to this channel?
I think so. I just happened. Yeah. Yep.
Welcome.
Yeah. So what's the topic? Okay. What's the topic over here?
Well, this is Infamous Silver's channel, and what we're going over earlier was the response to the government to the motion that was placed from the defendant. You know about Robert Sylvester Kelly's case.
Robert Sylvester. No, I'm not familiar. Who is? Oh, you're talking about R. Kelly.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not familiar what happened today. What happened today? Then I guess I could.
Well,
make a
today is more of just
they're going through the jury selection, and also there's some motion that's placed in, and the government was responding to the motion. That's what I was reading.
Oh, okay. Well, if I'm not mistaken, he's being tried at the federal level. If I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so I've I worked in the courts many years ago. I worked at the county level, not the federal level.
Mhm,
County, which is state.
mhm.
If the federal government, and of course you guys probably already know this, so this is pretty much preaching to the choir. If he is charged at the federal level with any crime, there's a 99, I think it's like 97.5 or 98% chance that they have that he's going to be found guilty.
Not
So
necessarily.
no, I mean, again, not necessarily, but the federal level is a little bit different. Our
Are you an attorney?
Am I an attorney? No, I'm not.
Mhm.
But I
So
did
what
work
did
in
you do at the court?
I was an adult probation officer for the courts for a
A
couple of years.
probation officer?
I was a probation officer. Yeah, that was my first job out of college a long time ago. I hated
So
the
what do you
job.
do now? What do you do now?
What I do now is I just trade stocks. I do stock options, and I have a YouTube channel.
So what are you doing your YouTube channel?
I talk about a multiplicity of things. I talk about red pill content. I talk about stocks. I talk about sports. I talk about politics. I talk about science. I try to do a lot of shows about science fiction. Yeah, I talk about a whole list of things. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
So what do you think about R. Kelly? Do you think he's guilty?
Absolutely not.
I mean, like I said, I don't really know too much about.
I believe he's innocent. Right now, he is definitely innocent.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Have you done some research on it?
I have not. I have not done any research on it, but these allegations are definitely these are some strong allegations. But I think it's I think it's
strong.
Well, in terms of the allegations, I was going to say the witch hunt. I think there's a witch hunt out for R. Kelly. I think there's been a witch hunt for the last 20 years for him, for whatever reason. And I don't really know too much of his music, but it would seem as though that he is being set up. Obviously, these women were around him for his status, and I would only assume that a lot of these women were, very complicit in sleeping with him just as much he was complicit in sleeping with them. I don't think he had to rape anyone. He's R. Kelly, right?
Can I ask you a question? So don't you think they could take their own responsibility for their actions? I'm talking about like for example, the thing I just finished discussion was the herpes situation. I gave an example how me having been a foster parent and taking care of teenagers, and a lot of them were promiscuous, not because of me, because of the environment they came from, right?
Yeah.
And even though I may tell them abstinence, but abstinence was not in their vocabulary, because once you have had that experience of, being sexual, you're going to have that desire, and then you're going to sneak and going to try to do so. So as a responsible parent, even though I was saying abstinence, there is a likelihood of them going out, sneaking out and doing things. I wanted to make sure they were protected as young ladies. So I made sure that the household always kept some sort of like protection for them. So now I'm saying that these ladies, they were not underage. I'm telling you that right now.
Right.
Lady.
Right.
As a 19, 20, whatever year old they were, they should have taken responsibility of themselves. First, because you're going to sleep with somebody you don't know. He's a superstar. And why is he being blamed for you not taking responsibility for yourself?
Yeah. Again, I don't know why they're not taking responsibility. It's clear as day that these women were well aware of their behavior. It's clear as day that these women were definitely riding the coattail and wanting to be around clearly a celebrity. I don't know why. I don't know why people are not taking responsibility in their actions, especially in this generation now. It's everybody else's fault. And that's why I think it's going to be hard for R. Kelly in this situation because, you know, I hate to say it, but this may be like a circus trial. You know, those women are being supported in the media, but we all know the truth. We know that those women gladly came to his concerts, gladly came to his hotel rooms, etc. But the media is going to run this trial. So it's unfortunate, you know, it's unfortunate, but yeah.
So you don't know the song Ignition? You don't know any of the songs?
I know a few of R. Kelly's songs. I mean, I never really got into R. Kelly. I mean, and again, the songs that I've heard are good. I was always into like classical music, old school jazz.
He's classical. He's had some classical things.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, like
he's very versatile in his music.
Yeah. I mean, from what I've heard, he's really good. But I never really got into R. Kelly. But yeah, I heard. Guys, there's about 150 people in here. Let's all cash app Infamous Sylvia $3 a piece. Let's get her to $600-700 tonight, real quick.
That's not me. That's not me. That's not me. Thank you for no thanks. I'm okay with that. Yeah. So, tell me about yourself. I mean,
about myself,
as far as your channel and things like that. Well, I mean, how did you pop up in here? I would like to know, how did you pop up in here?
I must have subscribed to you or something, but it came up like a notification came up, and I said, okay, let me come over here and let me see what's going on. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm over here. I like the topic. I like what you guys are talking about. But yeah, on my page, I talk about a lot of things. I do manosphere, red pill, science, math.
What's
politics.
Red pill? What's red pill?
Red pill is what I perceive as the truth.
Okay.
You know, I do. I try to tackle things from the perspective of, you know, what really is going on, instead of pretending. You know, if that makes any sense. Go ahead.
Someone just asked, what's your channel?
It's Kevin and Sales. It's right at the bottom. Kevin and Sales. Sub to Kevin and Sales. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. And you were saying what else? I heard you say something about the stocks and stuff. You teach about stocks?
I don't teach about stocks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a series. I don't have my series certifications, but I do help individuals who inquire about stock options. You know, legally, I can't say I teach it, but yeah.
So are you? What's some of the things that you like doing? Are you doing the Bitcoin stuff like that?
I don't deal with cryptocurrency. I primarily deal with stock options, which are contracts. Mm-hmm. These contracts have expiration dates. You don't own the shares of stock; you just control them. It's not common shares, you know, like a lot of people are into common shares. Mm-hmm. I do a little bit of common shares, but I primarily do stock options. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So how long have you been doing that?
And since 2015.
Has it been lucrative for you?
I've been on and off. My most successful year was 2017. I made a little over 100K.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, stock options are real easy to make money, but you can also lose a lot of money, but they're real easy to make money. If you really look at it, in all it takes is like a few minutes to read and understand it. Stock options are very lucrative. You can make a lot of money real fast. And I'm talking about real fast.
So do you like, okay, I mean, because to me, it seems like more legal gambling, you know what I mean, type of thing. So do you like make recommendations to people?
I do.
What do you do?
I do. Individuals who actually sign up with me, I trade in their account. Mm-hmm. But the whole idea is for you to actually trade your own account. So, you know, you can start with TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, Charles Schwab, Interactive Brokers. I deal with TD Ameritrade primarily, but the whole idea is for you to, you know, just trade yourself, trade stocks, or trade stock options yourself.
My question is, are you doing it through like the Robinhood type of thing, or
no? I do it through either TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, mm-hmm. Interactive Brokers, not Robinhood. Robinhood doesn't do stock options.
Isn't that costly? Like
No.
when you do a Joe Rogan?
It's free to open up an account. It's all, you know, there. If you want to purchase a contract, it's all up to how much money you have. Some contracts are as cheap as $20. Some as expensive as $1,000, $2,000.
Where are you located?
Where am I located? I'm located in the Midwest.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Robinhood does have options. When did they get out? I didn't know Robinhood has options. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's a guru right there. You digging?
I didn't know Robinhood did. I didn't know Robinhood. I didn't know that you can do options on Robinhood. I never even had a Robinhood account, but because I've always used TD Ameritrade. I've been using TD Ameritrade since 2015. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's interesting. I mean, I love money talk. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
My background, I used to be in finances back in the days.
Oh, really?
That was my thing. I used to do trades and stuff like that. I work on Wall Street.
Really?
In New York. Yeah, I'm from New York, and I used
What
to.
school did you go to?
Cardozo and Benjamin Cardozo. That's high school, and then I went to Medgar Evers.
Oh, you went to Medgar Evers. So you're a Delta, or what are you, a Delta?
I'm a Me Phi Me.
Oh, okay. I pledged Alpha actually.
Yeah, I'm a Me Phi Me. Now my sister's a Delta, but I'm a Me Phi Me.
Okay. Where did she cross at?
She went to Cornell University.
That's the Alpha chapter for Alpha Phi Alpha. That's the first chapter.
I know. She told me.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I'm a Me Phi Me.
Okay. Sounds good. Yep. Yeah, definitely pledged Alpha Phi Alpha. Yep.
Meeting you. Now a lot of people are not probably interested in this kind of talk, but sometimes we need to change the monotony of talking about the same thing. I like to be well-rounded. Yeah,
I talk about a lot of one of my big topics on my show is that I talk about we deal with a lot of women. Talk about a lot of women issues. I had a conversation.
Let's have a conversation.
Yeah, I had a conversation about how dark-skinned women are the standard of beauty. I've done like 3 episodes on that. I did one particularly about how Sudanese women are the gold standard. I've done a lot of videos on how men should seek out tall, thin, model-looking women.
What's wrong with fat women?
Well, fat women are not the standard of beauty. I mean, obviously, thin.
You say I'm not beautiful?
No, I'm not saying you're not beautiful. No, I'm not saying you're not beautiful. All women are beautiful, but the standard, the at the top of the pinnacle is model-looking women. That's what I'm saying.
I'm hurt now. I'm about to kick you off my live.
Well, just let's be honest. Have you ever dated a midget?
Was it? I didn't turn it off. I didn't know. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Have I ever dated a midget?
Have you ever dated a midget?
No midget ever approached me.
Would you date one?
Maybe. It depends how long his money is. Let me stop.
Okay. Well, yeah, but let's be honest. The standard of beauty.
Wait a minute, Gucci. Would I ever date you? I'm just joking.
I have a question.
Yes, Butterfly.
I'm short.
Yes.
And when you say would Miss Sylvia date a short person?
Yes.
I don't look at people's height. I look at their heart. Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you're dark skinned, light skinned, or whatever.
Yes.
You're beautiful.
Yes.
Every human being is beautiful, smart, intelligent. And what I look at it in this system of things is people look at life like it is, like a greedy type of thing. And it shouldn't be that way, but it is.
Yes.
You see, I'm very smart for my age, and
Yes.
I know what I witnessed in my life as a 26-year-old woman.
Yes.
But every person person on this earth is a desire from God Himself. You understand?
Yes.
So I get where you're coming from, but I also have to disagree because I look at people as people. That's all I have to say. Go ahead, Miss Sylvia.
I agree with you, Jasmine. I'm right on there with you. To the fat people. Oh. Okay, Mr. Kevin. Why are you flipping out on us now?
No, I have to leave pretty soon. I'm sorry. But give me 1 second, guys. No. I mean, everybody is beautiful, but you know, that's what I talk about on my channel. So
But isn't it that what your preference is? So is it what you're talking about is your preference?
yeah, that's what that's my preference, and that's what I talk about on the channel. Yep, that's my preference. Yep.
So do you disagree with what Jasmine said?
I neither agree nor disagree. I believe that I neither disagree or agree. I just believe that, you know, and I do red pill topics because I have a red pill.
How tall are you? How tall are you?
Oh, I'm a midget. I'm 5'6".
Oh my
Well,
God, you are a midget, huh?
Well, I have something to say about that too.
Sure.
You see, I'm not a mean person, but when it comes to a person like you, I have to say something.
Sure.
I wouldn't date a person like you. If you come to me and you talk to me like that, I'm going to say move to the side because
Yes.
I'm not going to deal with that in my circle.
Yes.
You understand? So what I'm saying to you, you have to be careful of what you say and how you speak to people. That's all I have to say.
Jasmine going in on that.
Well, how about this, guys? I have to go. I have to run, but it's been great, and thank you, Jasmine. Infamous. So infamous Sylvia. It was great being on here, and hopefully you'll allow me to come back up again. Check out Stock Options, and you know, check out the channel. It's sub to, you know, go to Kevin and Sales. But yeah, I definitely would like to come back.
Okay, maybe you come back with a good topic and see if we can have a nice debate.
Absolutely. It's been great talking to you guys.
Thank you for visiting. I appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Good night. All right, we're gonna put the link in here. Let's see how many more people. What happened to Terry One? Terry, I thought you was coming in. Terry One was trying to come in. Michael, you coming in? Jazz.
Miss Sylvia, that was an interesting person.
Interesting. Go ahead, Jazz. I know you was singing your song and
If you want to have more people come on, they can come on.
I see Miss Randa jumped off as soon as he jumped in. She's slick. She hurried up and jumped off because she knew she was gonna come in and stay. She jumped off. Sneaky thing.
I actually thought that you send him over, but
did I send him over?
I thought yeah.
No, I didn't know him. I didn't even know who it was. All I looked at, I saw the guy standing there in the thing, and I said,
That was weird. I was singing and then he came on.
Lavelle said, only in this channel you get a variety of people drop in.
That was really weird.
I do have some people just drop it in, don't I?
Yeah.
I do. It's always good to have a variety of people. Lavelle. Yeah. Randa said random people.
As long as they're not talking crazy.
Yeah.
Hi, Dallas.
She's on the phone. She's on the phone, Jazz. She running her mouth on. She has an earpiece in her ear. She said hi, Jess.
Hi, beautiful. What happened to Randa, baby? Randa, come back on here. Please. Dom, come on here. Or you gonna get a whooping from me.
Why don't you sing a song to Dom? Maybe he'll come to a song. You see, Randa came out when you sing her song. Maybe Dom. No, you forgot. You're supposed to be singing to Lavelle. I forgot.
Sing to Lavelle.
Yeah.
Okay. What song does Lavelle want me to sing?
Lavelle, what song you want her to sing? Sorry, what song you want her to sing? Amber, yeah. Okay, here go Terry. Hi, Terry. Terry? Terry.
Hi, Terry. Terry.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Terry, you're gonna have to turn down your I think the other thing that's playing in the background, you have to turn it down. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Welcome. How are you doing
Hi.
today?
I'm good, thanks. I mean, I'm just really well about the case, right? I'm just really angry about what these people are doing to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really, I don't know. It's just really frustrating. I can't even imagine being in his position right now.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Where are you from?
London.
Oh, I hear that
UK.
wonderful, beautiful accent. What
Thank
time
you.
is it over there? What time is it over there?
It's actually it's just past 4 o'clock in the morning.
You up this late?
Yeah, I mean it's the holidays, so
Holiday? What holiday is there?
summer holidays.
The holidays? What is that called? What is that?
Summer. You close for the summer. Schools are closed for the
summer.
yeah.
Okay, okay. Oh, so you're in school? You're in school?
I'm at university.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
technically yeah.
Okay. What's your studies in?
Media studies.
Oh, media. Okay. Have you ever been to the
Yeah.
US?
Sorry?
Have you ever been to the US?
No, but I want to. Like
So
I
how
really
did you
do
hear
want to.
about So how did you hear about R. Kelly's music? Have you seen him in concert or anything like that?
No, I haven't. I've been listening to him since I was a kid. So and if you're talking about like yeah, I was listening to him since I was a kid. He's not the only artist I've been listening to, but yeah, I think his music is really good. It's amazing.
Oh, definitely. So what's one of your favorite songs of his?
That is actually a difficult question.
Oh, there's because it's so many.
Depends. Yeah, I mean, depend. He has
Okay.
like music for everything. Like, so it really depends. Like,
Okay, like what for which song, okay, when say you were sad one time, what would be the song of his that you would play?
sorry, repeat that again. My Wi-Fi is just messed up.
No, I was asking, say you were sad. What favorite song of his would you play to get you into that happy mood?
Wow. I do like Step in the Name of Love.
Okay, Stepping Out.
I do like that.
I like that one too. Which song? What was the last song of his have you listened to?
Well, last night I was listening to Ignition.
Okay, I love that one. I like Ignition.
Yeah. It just came up in my algorithm on YouTube, so I was like, you know what, let me listen to this. I haven't heard this in a while.
So is he muted out there in London, or are they playing his music?
Well, when the news just came back, just came out, you know,
Mhm.
there were debates if they should mute him or not, and
Mhm.
people were like, you know, they should separate the art from the artist, you know,
Mhm.
stuff like that. I
Have you
don't
tried to
think-
educate some of the people that from what you have known? Because I know you have done some research, right?
Yeah, I've done a lot of research. And you know, when it comes to educating people, it can be so hard because like they're not open-minded enough to like they're just going based off what they see on the news and you know that stupid documentary, and it's just really like I literally get into arguments about with people when I it's just because it can get so annoying when they're just stuck in one, you know, one mindset, if that makes sense. It can get really
Yeah,
annoying.
yeah, it makes sense. It makes
So
sense.
I just like sometimes I just like give up. It's like, you know what, continue to feel that way.
Yeah.
But
Do you
there
have
are
family members that feel as strong as you do about him?
as far as my family members, they know about the situation, but like they don't really know much about it, if that makes sense. It's not really on the news or anything like that. But yeah. I know people who don't believe the allegations against him. And it's just really sad, you know,
Yeah,
that he's in this position.
it is. Did you get a chance to see the live from the weekend that we had a rally this past
Yeah,
weekend?
I saw it.
Okay. What did you think about that?
I really liked. I wish I was there. Like honestly, I really do wish I was there. But obviously, you know, because of the restrictions and all that stuff, it's pretty hard.
Yeah. Have you seen the video that I've been putting up? Pastor Peter, he's in the chat right now. You see, it says the New Jerusalem Ministry. He is the one who just recently did a video of Free R. Kelly. Did you get a chance to see that on my channel?
No, I don't think I've seen it. But is it still up? Because I will.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it right now, while you guys on here. Did you get a chance to see it too, Jazz?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, I'm gonna play the new video that he has, and since he showed up, I don't know if he's gonna be able to get in the channel because his Wi-Fi always messing up. So I'm gonna play it. Do you mind if I play it, Terry? Stay on, okay? You still there, Terry? All right, I'm gonna play it right now. Hold on a second, y'all. I'm gonna play it. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. I'm gonna show. What's on? You okay? Hey. Right, here we go. I'm gonna play it.
What's that noise, Brandon? What's your plan?
Sylvester girl, I can see you walking out through that open door. This is forever, Sylvester girl, make your way and get out to the place where you belong. It's like you, the toilet for the weekend people. Don't America, free Macaulay, son of the Most High. I'm standing up for Robert Kelly. African, stand up for Kelly. Jerusalem, stand up for Kelly. Free Macaulay. Standing up for Robert Kelly. African, stand up for Kelly. Everybody, Jerusalem, stand up for Kelly. We are free Macaulay. This is for Robert Sylvester Kelly. God has heard your cry and has come to change it all. It's not been easy from your beginning. From your foundation, God is gonna walk it all right. Yeah, you liars will lie to Kelly. To the betrayers, they're do 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 yo. Do 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 America, no way free Macaulay, son of the Most High. Standing up for Robert Kelly. African, stand up for Kelly. Jerusalem, stand up for Kelly. Free Macaulay. Standing up for Robert Kelly. African, stand up for Kelly. Jerusalem, stand up for Kelly. Everybody, free Macaulay. Freedom for Kelly. Freedom for Kelly. Oh. Freedom for Kelly. Freedom for Kelly. Free Kelly. Son of the Most High. Oh yeah. America, set it free, set it free. Set it free now. America, Free Akale, Son of the Most High, standing up for Robert Kelly. Africans stand up for Kelly. Jerusalem stand up for Kelly. Free Kelly. Standing up for Robert Kelly. Africans stand up for Kelly. Jerusalem stand up for Kelly. Free Kelly. Standing up for Robert Kelly. Africans stand up for Kelly. Jerusalem stand up for Kelly. Free Kelly. Son of the Most High. Why idea? Set him free, y'all. He's my brother. He's a good man. We all love him in Africa. He's touched millions of lives. Robert Sylvester Kelly, congratulations. You're out. You're out, man. Thank you, Jesus.
All right.
I love that song, Miss Sylvia.
That was lovely.
That was, wasn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
It was great. Oh, wow. So, but that was the song that he wrote for Robert. I was trying to see. I think I saw a message from him. Hold on a second.
And thank you, Pastor Peter, for that beautiful song in Africa. And thank you for standing up for Robert Sylvester Kelly.
Yes. Are you crying?
No, ma'am, I'm not.
Oh, you sound like you are.
No, I'm not crying.
No crying today, okay?
I'm not crying over here today.
Okay.
I'm good.
Oh, you want me to play the original song? Okay, they want me to play the original song, Terry and Jazz. Hold on a second. Hold on, my allergies acting up. Hold on. This is the next one.
Miss Sylvia,
Huh?
I'm gonna go back in the chat.
Okay, hon. All right, I'm gonna play this.
All right. I love you guys and thank you for letting me be on here.
Love you. Thank you for singing for us.
You're welcome.
All right, here it is.
This is the message from Peter to Robert, from Nigeria to America, yeah. I'm calling on for. Stay in the faith that your mama left you in with Christ. I'm calling on for. My brother, even though you were thinking you were losing it all, I'm calling on for. You might not even know that your Father in heaven is here. I'm calling on for. Remember, when you took a look around your life, you saw how he took you from that autocrat. On your knees in your pool of blood, how he showered down on you with jab, how he healed you of cancer, how he blessed your family with kiss, how he made your mountain pick up high. This is the message from Peter to Robert, from Nigeria to America, yeah. I'm calling on for. Stay in the faith that your mama left you in with Christ. I'm calling on for. My brother, even though you were thinking you were losing it all, I'm calling on for. You might not even know that your Father in heaven is here. I'm calling on for. Remember, when you never knew Him all your life, you only go to church on Easter day. Even though He took your mom, you know, you were not the only one out there. Many died, but you live today. You touch the lives of all the stars and times. Wrote them songs, producing for them, giving life to helpless children, helping you to lift up Africa. This is the message from Peter to Robert, from Nigeria to America, yeah. I'm calling on for. Stay in the faith that your mama left you in with Christ. I'm calling on for. My brother, even though you were thinking you were losing it all, I'm calling on for. You might not even know that your Father in heaven is here. I'm calling on for. Remember, if you see them in their darkness, do not fight yourself to look at them. Even if they appear the richer, you are greater than they are, you know. Even if they offer you money, even if they offer you that fame, even if they offer you position, even if they offer you the greatest deal, they may not give you Grammy, but you know your friends believe in you. You don't need no bad society. You're strong because He's there for you. Jesus Christ is watching you every day, and I think He's proud of you right now. This is the message from Peter to Robert, from Nigeria to America, yeah. I'm calling on for. Stay in the faith that your mama left you in with Christ. I'm calling on for. My brother, even though you were thinking you were losing it all, I'm calling on for. You might not even know that your Father in heaven is here. I'm calling on for. Don't you giving, don't you giving, don't you giving, don't you giving to them now. I believe you can fly. The storm is over. I'm calling on for. Don't you giving, don't you giving, don't you giving to them now. I'm calling on for. The Father has it all. He loves you. Stay in. I'm calling on for. Remember.
All righty. So Terry, are you still there? Are you still there, Terry? Did Terry fall asleep on me? It's 4:00 in the morning over there. I think Terry fell asleep, y'all. Terry fell asleep, guys. Anybody else want to come into the chat? We have an open mic tonight. Karma, did you want to come in? Ivan, I'm waiting for you to come in. Ivan, you've been in my chat forever and you still have not coming on. And you talk about your accent. You need to come on in here, Ivan. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to put this headphone on because, you know, I don't want nobody in the house be getting. Okay, I'm putting my headphone on. Okay. All right. Are you coming in, Ivan? Somebody else coming in? I'm putting the link in. Because I think my guest fell asleep on me.
Hey,
Terry,
no,
you
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay, I thought you were sleeping on me.
No, sorry. I have a question though.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I have a question. He gets vindicated, right? Which he will.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How do you think he will come back from this? Like, do you think he will continue to like sing, continue his career? Do you think he will move out the US? Do you think, I don't know. I just want to know because like they've done him real dirty. Like this time round, they've done him real dirty.
I definitely know that he is going to get double for his trouble. I'm gonna say that. As far as where I think he's going to be, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. But that's a good question. So what are you hoping, Terry?
I don't know. One thing for sure, one thing I really want him to do is just sue every single one of them. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I wish I could give him a hug right now because it's just, I don't know. I just feel really bad for him.
I do too.
And I hope he watches your videos as well. Because I think the things you talk about is really informative.
Yeah. How long you been watching this channel?
For a couple of months now, I would say, roughly.
Okay. So did you get the did you send you? Oh, here come Peter. Hold on a second. Hold on. He's here now. Let's see if his thing works because normally he has trouble getting in. While we wait on him, so you was telling me how long? Oh, there you go. Hey, Pastor Peter.
Yeah, hey y'all.
Hey, how are you?
Great.
We just listened to the new video. It was really nice.
Yeah, I saw. Thanks very much to y'all.
The last time you was trying to get on, you said there was a message that you wanted to give to us.
Yeah, I think it's just the question that Terry is asking right now. That's why I came in.
Oh, you asking the same question too?
No, I'm not asking the question. I'm here to answer the question. You know, the last time I tried to come on, I was trying to come on and encourage every single person out there, every family, friend of Sylvester Bertocoli out there. I was, trying to come on and encourage everyone to be strong and to hold on and to promise you that he is coming back and his career is going to be bigger than ever before. So I was just doing something else when I heard Terry ask this question, I have to come in and answer the question. That's exactly what I wanted to tell you last time. And we had a funny signal. I couldn't come out straight, So this is it. Every listener, every viewer, every lover of Robert Sylvester Kelly, every family, every friend, including the foes, every enemy, every accuser, every liar, every betrayer, get it straight. I promise y'all, R. Kelly is coming back. Robert Sylvester Kelly is getting back home. R. Kelly is getting back to the studios and back to the stage, back to the shows and back to the parties. That is the truth. So believe it, take it, absorb it. No matter what you see, no matter what you hear, no matter what they parade, no matter how they try to paint him, I am not here to judge nor justify. I am here in the capacity of the voice of God, saying, God told me this was coming and it came, and He gave me an obligation to pray for him. That means God is on his side. No one has God on his side that fails, y'all. So He's coming back home and He is coming back on stage. You see, all this happening right now is just examination for him. Number one, and secondly, is just is just a promotion for him, because examination is what brings forth promotion. So if you're trying to run away from examinations in life, you're as well running away from promotion. So it's simple. It's examination for him, pushing him to his point of promotion. He's getting more announcement all over the world now. Excuse me. He's getting more promotion all around the world right now. And I am telling you, when he gets back, he's going to do greater things than he's done before. Because even now, look at him. He's in detention, so to say, presently, and his arrest has brought thousands and millions of people together to form bonds to fight for him. You never knew me, I never knew you. All these people coming together to say free R. Kelly. Look at how many people all over the world are crying free R. Kelly right now. They never came together before. They are together now. This is part of R. Kelly's career. He's an icon sent to the whole world to touch lives, to teach love. So you are a teacher sent by God. You don't teach only by theory. You don't teach only verbally. You teach also by practical. So what is happening to his life practically right now is teaching the world how to come together and fight for someone, how to come together and love. So you don't know it. Robert is sent from heaven. He's a saint. He never knew it, but he was doing his work, just like he's in detention now, and the work he's sent to do is still in continuation. Right now I'm speaking to you, and Terry is hearing me for the first time, seeing me for the first time. It is because R. Kelly is in detention. Thousands, millions of people coming together right now, because R. Kelly is in detention. So he's doing his work. So I just hope when he comes out, he will listen more to God, and now practically be free to carry out his assignment on earth and not allow God to carry it out by himself when he's not even willing to carry it out. Because that's what I see happening right now. God is using him, his name alone, his work, his career, to teach people and to bring people together all over the world. And God is using him to work in lives, touching lives. You know how many people have shed tears? Those tears that drop on the ground is for love, and it touches the earth. Must receive tears from thousands of people because of R. Kelly, and that is going to bring another thing out all over the world, right here on earth. You see, there's so much to what is happening now. People not just see it like maybe while he's not well treated, we know, but we just need to understand. I just hope I can speak to millions of people all over the world to understand what I am seeing and what I'm feeling and what God is saying to me, that everyone should just be at peace. Wait for the time God has appointed. This guy is coming out. He's ours. He's my brother. That's what God told me. He said, watch his back. If you check my YouTube channel, you see I went back to the video I released 2018 on the 1st of July in the album titled I Am God. And God strictly instructed me to do that work. And he said 7 tracks, videos in the album, bring it out on the 1st of July. He said, I want to unveil things. That's what he told me. So I call it the album of the unveiling, privately between me and God. Then because he told me, he said, do me an album, audio and video, bring it out on the 1st of July, my month of celebration, and I'm going to be unveiling. So that's what it is. So at the end of the day, Alkali Don't Fall happens to be one of the 7 tracks in that video, I Am God. So in my analysis of what inspired me to do the video, I went back to check the CD plates of that video. I don't have time to watch over and over again. So over this time, when I started talking with you guys, I didn't go back to watch. So last week I was touched to just moves to watch it again. So I told my children, get me the video of Alkali Don't Fall. Let me see the whole of that album and let me see the interview. And I saw that even in that interview, I was making promises to Alkali that I was going to watch his back and pray for him, how God spoke to me about it, the song I listened to that moved me when he was asking for prayers. So someone out there, please pray on what I'm talking about. I'm still young, trying to figure it all out. That's when I was listening to his work, Heaven I Need Hug. That moved me. I think I uploaded recently, yesterday, I uploaded that interview before the new video was released. If you watch it again, you see how that was about 3 years past now, plus. If you see my attire, if you see my hairdo, if you see my makeup, you'll understand it's not this time that work was done. It's not the same period. It's not the same season. So what am I saying? If God has told me to watch him and pray for him and told me he's your brother, speak to him, then God is aware of what was coming, and God is aware of every single step that will be taken, and God is preparing for it, and God knows the end from the beginning. He says in the book of Revelations, chapter 21, verse 6, he said, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. So that's the way it is. So I'm pretty sure. I'm not doubting. I'm not praying now. I am telling you what is going to be. Robert Sylvester Kelly is getting back home, and R. Kelly is getting back on stage and back to the studios. That's it.
So, but Pastor Peter, what kind of encouraging word you would give to someone who, after seeing so many people coming in saying that the government never loses a case, that the government's so powerful, and all these negativity, because even there was a guy that just came on right before it, a few minutes ago, saying that the government, if the government's like they don't lose a case and they this and they that, what type of encouragement would you give to people who falter in their belief, who wavers in their belief?
You see, one thing about people believe what they hear now. And when they hear something else tomorrow, they also believe what they hear tomorrow. That's people for you. You understand? They know, you see, the minds of men is just like the behavior of the tongue. The tongue knows the present taste of what is in the mouth. And when you bring another taste into the mouth tomorrow, the tongue also gives you, what it feels at the moment in time. So that's what happened with people. Government never lose cases, and God never lose cases. So when when the government is involved in a case and they are going to, they are planning on what to do, and they are telling you they will not lose, or whatever anyone tells you, any attorney or anybody, any legal advisor tells you, based on their analysis of past cases, case studies they had. But I'm going to tell you something. Even the government presently not allowing the due process to be given as when due before this time, it's a sign that they are acting even in fear of losing the case. They just want to punish him and keep him out of street, out of home, out of stage, out of his career for a moment, because they know when they allow due process, he's coming out. It's a sign of fear of what they seem to know is inevitable. They know if the due process is allowed, Robert is coming out. So they just want to delay the process to be able to keep him off the streets for a period of time. And I tell you all, God is involved. That is the truth. So we just keep praying that justice is given, the due process is allowed. And that already is at hand by the grace of God.
Yes,
Amen.
yes. You're stuck. Guys, you heard the message from. Hopefully he'll be able to come back because he's stuck right now. Let me kick him out and then hopefully he'll be able to come back. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to put the link back in here so you can see it. It says all this could have been avoided from the jump. All they had to do was sue Lifetime. That's defamation of character. Accusation has to be proven in court of law before you can defame someone. Absolutely, Sean. So, Terry, did you get your answer?
Yep, I sure did. I'm sorry, did you guys hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. You said you sure did. Yeah. It's very interesting. Hey, Lisa. This is ordained from the foundation. And he is absolutely right. Half of us would have never, ever met had it not been this situation for Robert. He's bringing people together from all walks of life, from different backgrounds, personality, coming together for one cause, for one man. And Trevin gave us that little message earlier, and then Gucci added on to it. And this is what's happening right now. One mission, one voice, one mission. I forgot exactly how he said it. You didn't get a notification? Returning to sender all the power that wicked, greedy, deceptive, and cruel. Let all of them that wanted to feast off of his soul be exposed. Amen. Amen. I was reading earlier, Terry, one of his friends had posted something, and that something had to do with other people who were around him before, and now all of a sudden they're laughing and making joke about his situation and what they're doing to him.
And it's sad that people who don't know him, haven't been around him, are caring and loving him more than the people who's been feasting off of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And you know, I just find it really angers me that he surrounded himself. Well, I don't think it's his fault, but a lot of people around him. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm in loss of words, honestly.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you. Another thing I do want to say is that at the end of the day, Jesus is Lord, and he's not mocked. He is not mocked at all.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
wherever they sow, they will reap at the end of the day.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. The tables are turning around. You know, he's gone through this for 2 years. They've had him in prison. I mean, in jail all this time, and definitely the tables turn around. God is in control of everything, and we're just gonna watch God's salvation from him. We're gonna watch God
Right.
just move on his behalf. You know.
Yeah. I mean, him being locked up for 2 years, that I don't understand at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Yeah, God is up to something, and it's something good,
Oh.
and it's something for his benefit.
Yeah. I hope he uses this situation to draw more closer to God. You know what I mean?
I believe his experience with God right now has been awesome because his faith and his trust is only in him. You know,
Right.
that's what I believe. That's what I believe. But it's amazing. And we can't be discouraged. You know that? Can't be discouraged, Terry. You got to hang on in there.
When I tell you I pray
Don't-
for this guy all the time, I do. I
I
remember last night I was
believe.
even crying because like I'm just so hurt for him, if that makes sense. I mean, I know he's strong where he is. I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just so upset.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to join the chat?
Let's see. Let me put the link in. See if anybody else want to come in. Come on, guys, hop in before I get off. Hop in. Might be on there for a few more minutes. It's amazing that all the videos that debunk and shows that Kells is innocent keeps being deleted. Like Dr. Rice video that proves he being set up or deleted. Like, what is going on for real? For real? I don't know, Sean.
They're trying to
I
do the
don't know.
same thing that they did to Michael Jackson. Why I get?
And we can't let it happen. But anyway, guys, I'm about to get off. Terry, it's been wonderful speaking to you. I know your time frame is different. Oh, Peter, hold on. He's coming back. Here he comes. Let's see. There he goes. Your connection's bad again, Pastor?
Yeah, I think I fixed it. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. It's just some noise in the background, but I can hear you.
Okay. Is it clear enough now?
Yes, clear. Can you guys hear him? It's like a squeaky noise. It's like an over. Okay, now it's close. Now I don't hear it.
Okay, how is it now?
Better.
Okay. So I'd like to speak to Terry. Terry, how are you doing? If you're there.
Hi, hello.
Okay. I'd like to say thank you for loving Arkali. You're speaking from London, and I'd like to ask a few. I mean, maybe just a question. You believe in miracle. You believe in Jesus Christ, right? Are you there, Terry?
Hello? Sorry.
Are you there, Terry? Yeah. I'd like to ask you
Yeah.
a question, Terry. You believe in Jesus Christ. You believe in miracle, right?
Okay.
Okay. If the answer is yes, then believe that robot is coming out. And the same thing is to every other person listening to us. Once you believe in Jesus Christ, once you believe in miracle, once you believe in the Almighty God, just believe it that robot is coming out. You know, the way God works, He lets you, kind of exhaust all your possibilities. And then He comes into His work. When everything human can do is being tried and failed, then God comes up with His own work. That is the only way it comes as a miracle. So you just need to understand, God is never in a hurry, but He is doing what He wants to do, and He does it best. And He uses every situation to work for His own good and for the good of His children that love Him. The Bible says, all things work together for good to them that love God. So believe it, yo. Robert Sylvester Kelly comes out, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever before. Thank you.
I have a question for you, Pastor.
Go ahead. Go ahead and ask him.
Okay, there are individual who feels that Well, I know for a fact that God does not have a respect of a person, that he sees the heart of the individual. Every single one of us have sin in our lives. Every single one of us. None of us are perfect. But there are people who trying to magnify his what would we say in the human side, yeah, the human side, meaning that he's not perfect. None of us are, but they trying to magnify his situation as if he's the worst person on earth. Because, and they're saying, they're acting like these people are not liars, you know, and we know for a fact that some of them lies. It's been proven that some of them are liars. And but they're trying to cover that part up and try to magnify what they're saying about him.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Sometime, and me, I'm a believer, and I know God's time is the best time, but sometimes we try to hurry God, and to me, 2 years to me is too long for him to be in there, and I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
And then there's some people out there who are so evil that they wish so much horrible things to him, but they call themselves Christians and they call themselves believing in God, but then they want horrible things to happen to this man.
Yeah, they could call themselves Christians, and they could claim to know God because they read the Bible, because they go to church, or because they gather to pray, thinking or believing that they know God. They truly don't know God. For if you know God, you will be scared when you have to speak about another human. Because whatever you say about any other person, you're actually saying it about God. Whatever you say about another person, you're saying it about God. So if they know God, they will be scared when it has to be, when they have to speak about another person, especially when it has to be ill of the person. When you have to look into someone's offenses, accused offenses, and you need to speak about it, you're so careful. You must not judge. When you judge, you equate yourself with God. That's what the Bible says. That's what the Bible says. In the book of 1 John chapter 4. If you read from verse 10 to 17, you see the explanation. God says, who are you to judge your brother? Who are you to judge your neighbor? For when you judge, you were not under the law. You put yourself equal to the law. And there is only one judge that can either condemn or save. And that is the Almighty God himself. So they may claim to be Christians. I think I once said, and I'm saying again, R. Kelly was aware of these things coming. God alerted him even if he never knew. Listen to a part of his song in That Heaven I Need a Hope. The third verse. Men will tell you it's enough to make you want to give it up. Thank God for my fans, cause through it all they show me love. To my sister and to brothers. I've been walking, we just try to get along with one another. Stop hurting one another and fighting one another. Man, I pray to God he get my family back together. Let me see what I want to see. It's sublime. I love his luxuries, wanna dine it. Then you push me up in front to get behind me. Then you set me up by blessing me to bind me. I'm a grown man with kids now, 6 and higher. Go to church now to avoid the fight. Running hard to keep it real and quiet. Dreams have been dead, but if it was alive, For real though. Judge, you need to stop judging. You will be the first to be judged. Look at this line. Church folks, you need to stop judging, or you will be the first to be judged.
Wow. Yeah.
And the next line was,
Yeah, Peter's in there. Peter's in there.
you know, he
Yes.
said, church folks, you need to stop judging, or you will be the first to be judged. And the next line says, women, stop depending on us men and stop depending on the men above. This line, I believe, was meant for his ex-wife. And that exactly is what is still happening. For she just wanted to get money from Kelly, child support coming in, and when it never comes in few moments, she's hurt, and she's out there to do anything to just make sure money comes in. Look at that line. Church folks, you need to stop judging, or you will be the first to be judged. Women, stop depending on us men. Stop depending on the men above. Feel me? You know? So, and look at the line that follows. And that's for Robert. Here's what I need to do. Get rid of them clowns and get myself a whole another crew. Media, do your job, but please just don't make my job so hard. Somebody please pray on what I'm talking about. I'm still young, trying to figure it all out. All these things made me to go down praying for him, and then God spoke to me, and then I started writing. You know, many years back, 2013, and then I did the audio, you know, past maybe in 2015 or thereabout. You know, I think I did that audio that same 2013, you know, but suddenly the video on the 1st of July was 2018 released. So look at what he says. So he actually saw it coming. You know, so church folks can go ahead saying all they like, all they care. Doesn't mean they know God. The fact that they claim to be Christians and they carry the Bible does not mean that they know God, because every true Christian knows love. And that is the only thing that can make you to see God as a Christian. If you know love, you must know love. And love doesn't condemn. Love doesn't condemn a brother. Love doesn't condemn a neighbor. Love stands for him. Jesus told the accusers of the whole of the harlots in the Bible, he said, if you have no sin in you before, cast the first stone. They all left. They all left. Jesus said, after the accuser said, according to the law of Moses, she's supposed to be stoned to death, for she was caught in the act of fornication, in the act of adultery. And Jesus said, he who has no sin in him before should cast the first stone. You know, so I am telling you all, those people, they are fake people. They don't know God. And if the judges know and fear God, they will listen to the voice of this public. I don't know. I want you guys, I want to encourage you, every lover of college should try. Let us also put up a video, a documentary of our own, you know. Maybe thousands of people just say what his music and his word, how he has touched your life. That's all. Testimony. Everybody. If we have 50, 100, 1,000 people coming with different documentaries from all over the world, how much you dearly need him to get back to his work, because his work is keeping us alive. It's giving life to people. How many people have listened to his music, and just because of that, they would have gone ahead to hurt their lives or do something so bad to themselves or others, and because they just see his music and they fall in love with it, and they are staying alive till this day. Has he killed anyone?
No, he hasn't killed anyone.
So what are we talking about right here? What are we talking about? I mean, right here. He keeps them off the street according to the accusation. He doesn't allow them to come out. He keeps them, he lords over them, and he does that. Is any of them dead? Is any of them sick? Is any of them injured?
No.
Whoever has came out alive. Whoever is still in there is saying we love him. I think they all want something. That's just it. And all these people came together. You see, let me quickly tell you one thing. Check his wife. She is possessed now.
You said she's possessed?
She is possessed. Demon possessed.
Wow.
It is not the woman it's not the woman that was not the same woman. If you know her before, check his passport again and see the person speaking now.
Say that again. You broke up. You broke up.
Okay, can you hear me correctly now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello,
now.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm saying if you have anything about his ex-wife, video or whatever, anything you can lay hand on about her, check who she was and who she is now. Even when she was not with the husband, even when they broke up, check her. If you have anything you can lay hand on and check who is talking now, it's completely a different person. She's possessed, demon possessed right now. That's the truth. Because it's not the same person. All these people, many of them are acting under different kind of influences. Some are out there for money. It's also possessed by the spirit of desperation to get money. And some of them are possessed by demons straight away just to get him down. Because there is whom R. Kelly is to the world. And he is changing the world. And, the demons will not like it. Especially demons that back up some of the cultists in the music industry. So check it very well. It's a spiritual fight manifesting in the physical, and God is taking care of everything by the grace of God.
Amen.
So a whole lot of things go on beyond what people can just say with their tongue, with the mouth. A lot of things have to be done in the spirit to help the situation. And we are here by the grace of God doing every possible thing to make sure he's out. And I know what I'm seeing in the future. That's why I keep telling you he's coming. Oh my God. He's coming out.
Amen.
R. Kelly's career is a threat to so many people in the music industry. And they have cliques. If you don't belong to some kind of cliques, they'll try to set you up. Why are you excelling when you were not in our clique? Why do you excel? You are not with us, and you are greater than we are. Listen to my line. You are greater than they are, So in the warning, in the last verse of that song, you are greater than they are, I was warning him, your father has everything. Stay with your father. Your father has it all. Even if they offer money, your father has it all. Even if they offer you position, if they offer you fame, they may not give you Grammy awards, but your fans believe in you. So there are a whole lot of things there.
Yeah.
So as many people are there believing that the accusations are so hard, he may not get out of it, he's in for life. That's not true. Let them try and follow the due process. They will see that he's coming out. Out of fear, they kept him without trials. Out of fear. That's the truth. I'm telling you all, that's the truth. And you know, I told you by the end of June, when we're entering into July, I told you all the conspiracies will be exposed. Watch it.
Yeah, you did say that.
They will be breaking up gradually. Their walls will be breaking gradually. They will be, be head against head. All that came together to do this work. I promise you, you will see them falling apart. Their center will no longer hold. Believe it.
Mm-hmm.
They will fall apart and the truth will come to light. And many people will have to be apologizing to R. Kelly for what they have said and what they have done to him. Especially those who believe the lies. Those who believe their lies.
Ivan just asked, will you do more songs dedicated to R. Kelly?
I'll keep on doing as much as I can till I see him back to his family and back to this the stage and the studio. I will do more. Definitely, I'll do more. Not only songs. I plan to still try a whole lot of things. It's just you know, I plan to do a whole lot of things like getting some public opinion. I'm working on that right now. Mm-hmm. Getting the public opinion, sample people's opinion about him. And I'm thinking of making it live so you don't think it's edited. I'll make it live.
Mm-hmm.
Go on the street, ask questions from people, the common people on the street, those who have listened to his work, who have been touched one or two way before. So let them speak for themselves, what they really have gained and what they would look forward to gain from him. How have their lives been touched by him, even without sharing the same geographical region or the same space with him. His work traveled over the air, over the seas to touch lives. Lives that are innumerable. You cannot count them. So I just want to encourage you people to not to relent. Also try and make sure that you pass through all the odds, because God spoke to me. If you see my comment on the post of your parade, I said no one is going to frustrate. No one is going to render this outing fruitless. It's what God.
There has been people who tried to say that the march was fruitless. There were some that it's like every time we complete a march, there's always some confusion that happens afterwards.
It's not going to be. God actually spoke to me about it. Immediately I saw the shots from the parade. God just told me to utter that word, to say that word of prayer, that no one will make it fruitless. I never knew what you're passing through over there, but I only act on what God told me. That means God is watching you, monitoring you, and He's giving you what is needed at the moment in time. This is supposed to be, a sort of confidence and encouragement that you're sure if God is following you step by step like this, then that's where He's heading. And God doesn't fail. He's the only one we know doesn't fail.
Amen.
So that's just it. So no matter how much they try to frustrate you, you have to stand. They make you believe that it's not going to work out. Keep on pressing. You see, if you have a rock or your wall, and you have no chisel to drill through the wall, and you have only a little piece of needle in your hand, and you keep on punching that needle to a particular spot and not stop and not changing constantly, whether fast or slowly, if you keep on punching that needle on that same spot, it may take time. Definitely you will punch through and make a hole out one day. So we should not stop.
Yes.
They may make you see that it's not working. Even if you cannot see the visibility of the result now, keep on doing it. Keep on hitting it on that same spot. Keep on hitting it on that same spot. Keep on hitting it on that same spot. And you will see that every hit may just bring out dust. That dust is part of what makes it a wall that is coming out. Soon you will make it through to the other side. Believe me.
Okay, someone just asked, you have to know how to denounce the devil. Each time you entertain his tactic, he wins. Show God you trust him by ignoring the naysayers.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. It said, God said, rebuke the devil and he will flee from you. So that's the truth. We just need to know that. And the only way to know that is to know God and then to know whom you are, know yourself. You have to know God and you have to know yourself. That's it. Because if you don't know God, you cannot know yourself. For if you don't know your Father, your identity is not known, even to you. That's the truth. So you know God, and then you know yourself, and then you believe in yourself, you believe in God. You know, one of my missions to the earth is to teach the people that every single man, everyone on earth is created in the image of the Almighty God, so we are all gods on earth, and then representing God on earth. So you must know this. So if you know this, then you are a lord over the devil. That's the truth. Because you are the only one created in the image of God, and then you possess the authority of God, especially if you are in Christ. What man lost in the Garden of Eden, you have been, you've been reinstated. So you have it back. Then you can take your place, your rightful place, on earth. He said, be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, dominate it, have dominion, subdue it, and have dominion over all the things God has created. Man is God over all other creatures. Angels, demons, angels of the light, angels of darkness, wherever they are, all other creatures, beasts of the field, and all. It is only God Almighty, the Creator, the Father, the Godhead, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, that is to man. Every other thing created that is not the Almighty God, every other thing created is under the authority of man. So if you know God and you know yourself, you will know that you are God over even the devil. So you will send him away by your awareness. You just simply say, I am God over you. You are not to tempt the Lord your God. Like Jesus told him when he was returning from the mountain for his 40 and 40 nights fasting and prayers, and the devil was examining him. That's how he turned him away in shame. He said, it is written, you cannot test the Lord your God. So flee from me. And then the guy left. So resisting the devil, you just need to know whom you are. That's all. That you are God on earth. Then you can tell him to his face, get there behind me. I am your God, for I am the Son of the Most High. That's all.
Amen.
I'd like to appreciate you, Sylvia. Thank you very much for this opportunity to come on your channel again. I quite appreciate it. And I extend my love to everyone in the US and America, plus those ones who hate R. Kelly and those who love him. I love all you all. I love the government. I love all because we love all. We do everything we do in love. So I love you all and I will always love you. I pray for all of you, and heaven will grant your heart desires and take away all the things that trouble your mind and trouble you every part of your life in the name of Jesus Christ.
Amen. I love you too, Pastor.
With the love of Christ there. Thank you. So I'd like to take a time out now. You know, right here in Nigeria is about 5:31 a.m. now.
It's 12:31 here.
Yeah. 5 hours different. Cool. So yeah, by 5:30 here, the work of the new day starts. People start going out to work, out for businesses, and so on. So it's like we are awake here now for the whole of the night, and it's just the dawn.
Amen.
So I'd like to put hands on some few things. So thank you very much for the time.
Thank you.
Please, I would like you to do something. I would like you to, especially this video, give it to the channel. I don't know how I can get it on CNN, on BBC, and on other relevant TV stations. Let the government see it.
They tend to not show our videos that support Robert.
Okay? Okay, there's no problem. They will see it.
Amen.
Either they see it physically or they see it in their dreams.
Mm-hmm.
They will see it. Because it's not man, it is God involved.
Amen.
They will certainly see it. Either way. Remember I said, if America hold him down for too long, the nation will be troubled. Mark each and every of my words. They will all come to pass.
Amen.
So it's not a threat. I'm not saying anyone is going to attack the government. No. I'm not saying anyone is going to attack the nation. No. But this is God we're talking about. We're talking about nature. God. He has his ways of doing things. So, and what he said is what I said. Only him knows how he will do it. But that's what God said. That's all.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
So, bye-bye for now. Thank you.
Good night.
Yeah.
Bye. All right, guys, I'm about to hit the bed. That was a wonderful ending for what we have, We started with God and then we end with God, because this morning we started with the prayer and now we're ending the night with a word from God. Well, good night, everybody. Love you guys. Thank you, Terry, for coming on. I'll see you another time. Hopefully you'll come back on the channel again. Good night, everybody. Love you, and God bless.